Cheers!
Welcome to Movie Bitches! Retro Review episode 42. Tonight we're reviewing Mulan.
1998.
Yeah, the original, the only. Okay, so here we go. We're reviewing Mulan Retro Review in anticipation of the release of the live action remake.
Right. Which, so far as the rest of the live action remakes look, that's a sentence, looks pretty good.
It looks pretty good. Like, I actually might go see this one.
Yeah.
Whereas the others, I was like, no, CGI remake of Lion King? Absolutely not. No, ma'am, Disney, you are not getting my money.
Will Smith, Aladdin, Genie?
Absolutely
No.
not. But this, I'm like, okay, am I bummed it's not a musical? Kind of.
Yeah.
Am I bummed that there's no Mushu? Kind of.
But
Am I bummed there's no Shang? Yes. Shirtless?
Absolutely.
Yes. I'm very disappointed.
Well, so, I'll say this. I'm glad that they're making changes.
Sure.
And trying to take something and maybe not improve upon it, but do something different and tailor it more to a live action film.
Absolutely. Well, and Mulan is a perfect one to remake because it's all people.
Mostly.
Obviously.
They got rid of the talking dragon.
Right, they got rid of the talking dragon. Fine. I get it. Sure.
Yeah. But we're not here to talk about the new one.
No.
Except for the fact that, yes, I am sad there will be no Shang. So they said that, well, we'll just get out of the way.
Yeah.
My understanding is Disney said they wanted to not have a love interest because not every movie has to have a girl fall in love with the quote-unquote prince at the end. But also that there was a weirdness in the Me Too era of her superior officer being in love with her. But rewatching this, it's very chaste. He does not seem interested in her at all until he knows she's a woman and she's been kicked out.
Even then,
he's like, yeah, I respect you as a person. More so. Hey.
Yes. It was kind of more like you opened my mind to the fact that like a woman not only was smarter than all of us and saved our lives, I might be bisexual, etc. That like women are also capable in the military.
Yeah.
That's more of the story that I get, and then it's not until the emperor goes, he gives his whole.
Oh, you're not gonna
meet a girl like that every dynasty.
Right.
Then he's like, oh, I should go find her house and then woo her.
Right.
Do you want to have dinner? He asked her out on a date.
I loved it.
It's not presumed.
And then they got married.
No.
And then here's her hand.
He doesn't force a kiss on her.
No.
Any of that.
Would you like to stay for dinner?
Would you like to stay forever?
Dinner would be great.
That's cute.
Let's go out on a date. Now that,
we're not in the military together.
We're no longer.
And you saved the entire country. You're a badass woman.
And I gave you the credit.
Yes.
There was really no weirdness.
No.
So I'm kind of like,
I get being overly sensitive to it and like trying to
make it like that they're not in love, but they're just very good friends and he respects her as a woman and then they're like pals. That's fine too.
Yeah.
But he can still be shirtless.
Thank you. I'm sure there will be shirtless hot men, I hope. But
training in the military?
That would be a hugely missed opportunity if there wasn't. I'm Yao, king of the rock. Not that I'm saying they have to show that fully. It's a kid's movie.
Don't show his dick, yeah.
Right. But they did it, they did a good job in the animation.
Very tasteful, the skinny dipping.
The water lily floating over his penis?
Yeah. It was all very cheeky.
Yes.
But tasteful. Mm-hmm. And there was never like a leery, There was no male gaze, I guess, because the joke was that, like... They don't know.
They didn't expect, yeah.
But there was not even like, I have an inkling.
No.
And then kind of be like...
Right.
Oh, I guess not.
No.
Nothing.
No. Yeah.
Even Mushu has his little ears over his eyes because he's a gentleman.
Yeah, he doesn't want to see that.
So anyway, those are the thoughts. We'll get into it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, we should talk about... I have only seen this movie a handful of times. I liked it, but I think it was just... I just missed the watching it all the time.
Yeah.
Ness of it all.
Yeah.
Somehow.
I have seen this movie probably 68,000 times.
Well, I've probably told this story. My greatest memory of this movie is going to my first concert by myself, which was, like, without my parents, which was for Joey McIntyre. And Christina Aguilera was the opening act.
Crazy.
With the song of
Reflection.
Reflection from Mulan.
Crazy.
Opening for Joey McIntyre. Oh, how times have changed.
Like, right?
Whoa,
Yeah, it's crazy.
because he just had like a bop one summer.
I'm surprised they didn't do 98 Degrees and then have her open. They did a whole Disney crossover, right?
No, I really wanted to go to the Joey McIntyre concert.
Right.
I was in.
Crazy.
I was into the Joey McIntyre concert. I remember my friend was really into it. I was like, yeah, I'll go with you.
Sure, Jan.
Sure.
I was remembering the first time I saw this movie was when it came out. And beforehand, on the Disney Channel, they had all of these, like, behind-the-scenes, get excited for this movie kind of thing. And I remember one of them was them talking about how they did the animation with, like, you know, when they come down, like, the mountain before the avalanche?
When it's the Stampede from Lion King?
Well, yeah, I mean, yes. But I guess what they did was they just animated a chunk.
Yeah.
And then computer used it to copy-paste.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Tina from the Moviesurfers. Computer graphic artists started with a model to help visualize the scene.
You have a Hun army on horseback coming down a snowy mountain.
I remember they talked about that. I remember they talked about Christina Aguilera. And I think 98 Degrees.
Let's sign off with music legend Stevie Wonder and 98 Degrees singing the final song from Mulan, Be True to Your Heart.
When things are getting crazy.
I mean, that's why she is famous. It's nuts.
That's nuts.
This was pre-Genie in a Bottle.
Right. Crazy.
But although I think she sang Genie in a Bottle, like she was just starting. Like,
It was like around the same time.
It hadn't hit TRL yet. And we were like, what's this? She had like crop top.
Oh, you mean
and,
she
like,
thinks she sang TRL? Oh, she sang
at the Joey McIntyre con, but the headline was she's singing the song from Mulan.
When will my reflection show
Who I am inside. How can they not have that song in the new one?
So what I've heard is that they're going to do either instrumental, or my guess would be that they'll play that over like the credits or something.
I'm sure they'll have, who are they going to get to sing it?
Alicia Cara, like they did for
Oh, I was
Moana.
going to say Lee Carvalho.
Well,
For Moana.
then at the end of Moana, they had Alicia Cara redo it like
Yeah.
they did for this, where
Yeah.
it's like, oh, here's a pop singer to do it. Oh my god, I just thought of who I want to be. Well, she's Korean, not Chinese, so like a little fudgy, but...
Fudgy.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, but, so there's this Korean star, So Young. I might have played it for you. She sings the most
Potentially.
amazing version of Bridge Over Troubled Water.
In Korean?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's so fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, we'll play the tiniest little clip of it here to not get flagged, but... Like, oh, mind blown. She is on a bunch of like Korean singing shows and competitions and whatever. But
Love
anyway, amazing. If she did it, I would
It's
fucking...
so fun.
My mind would explode.
But anyway, Mulan, 1998.
Yes!
So, must impress the matchmaker.
Oh my god. Well, okay, first off, so many things.
Yes.
Spoiler alert. I mean, we're going to talk about the movie. If you haven't seen Mulan, watch it.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
It's genuinely great.
Yep.
The songs are great. It clips along. There was no like, oh, forgot about that.
Not really.
An amazing inspirational tale.
Yeah.
Of just this awesome girl.
Yeah.
Like, it's very empowering.
It really is.
It's really what I wish, the feeling I had gotten from like Brave. Where I feel like Brave left me like, what?
It was so
There's
confused.
bears and
Yeah.
quadruplets and there's magic and there's a witch and a tree and there's bears and what?
Well, and that one I feel like was trying too hard to be like,
I'm Katniss Everdeen.
I'm a girl, I can do this too. Whereas Mulan
is
has
just
such...
fucking badass.
Well, she's just fucking badass and smart. But also, she is doing it out of such a situational desperation.
Yes.
And she's doing it out of, like, the love for her father, not to prove anything. I mean, there's a little bit of, like, you know, I don't belong, I don't know who I'm supposed to be.
Right.
When they do a great job of setting that up, too, because the song's so good. But, like, maybe if Brave had, like, emotional songs
Yeah.
to push it forward. I don't know. But this movie starts and you're just, like, in it.
Oh, yeah.
She wakes up, cheat sheet notes, this cute little dog that looks like, Stitch from Lilo and Stitch.
Oh my gosh.
Bopping around with the chickens.
She's very Cinderella.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, both her parents are alive. Shocker. That's very unusual.
Disney movie, what?
And her grandmother. And they're not horrible.
No.
Yay.
Yeah.
But it's very Cinderella. I have to feed the chickens and do my chores and, running around the farm.
But also, she's smart. She's like, come up with little tricks to help her out.
Rube Goldberging things.
A little bit. Rube Goldberg, very extra light.
Light.
Yes.
Extra light. She's like an inventor.
Yeah, she's just smart. How about that?
Mulan.
I brought a spare.
Mulan.
Remember, the doctor said 3 cups of tea in the morning.
Mulan.
Kind of Beauty and the Beast Belle-esque of
it's like
here I am going through the world in my own unique way.
Yes.
And you get to learn her own unique characteristics and personality quickly.
They kind of took the best of all of the things and put them in this movie. All of the Disney things.
Yes.
They really found the best parts of every piece and put it together, and it all really worked.
I agree.
Mulan as a character is so interesting and fascinating and well drawn.
Yeah.
And I love that Shang is a dullard. He's hot.
Yeah.
And good at his job, but he's
well-meaning, but he
he's
doesn't.
so milquetoast.
Yes, so milquetoast.
And I love that.
Sure.
I mean, he doesn't deserve her.
No.
He's nice, but he doesn't deserve her in the end. Maybe he could earn her.
Love.
In not a weird way.
Earn her love.
But I mean, he could grow to be better.
Sure. Maybe he could
elevate himself
yes.
to deserve her is what I meant.
Yes.
Not wear her down till she loves him. Not that situation. I mean, it's very Hunger Games in a way. You haven't read it, you don't know. I'll take the place of this person who can't go. So her dad gets drafted. He's already been in the war. He's has a bum leg or whatever. And so she decides, she just never fit in. So she decides, fuck this, I'm gonna go pretend to be a boy and join the army and save my dad's life and also save the entire fucking country because I'm just
That's smart
awesome.
And great, yeah.
But before all of that happens, I mean, we have to talk about the matchmaker.
Oh my god.
Pour the tea!
Pour the tea.
Grace and refinement. Please bring honor to us. Please bring honor to us.
It was all very Fiddler on the Roof.
Yes.
Matchmaker. We have to the tradition.
Tradition.
It was all very that.
Yes.
And I did love that. So the matchmaker sounds like Harvey Fierstein.
Yes.
I mean, and then later
we get Harvey Fierstein.
But you know who's the voice of the matchmaker? Miriam Margolyes, who, when you think about it, is the female version of Harvey Fierstein.
And I remember so distinctly that I started to cream in my knickers. I could feel it. I went all funny. That is true. You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean.
There you go.
Pour the tea.
Pour the tea.
Oh, I like that as a gift for Drag Race.
Pour the tea. Yeah, I love that you turn into Penny Marshall.
I mean, that's just what it is. What am I gonna do?
I mean, we meet the grandmother. Great.
Fabulous.
Love her.
I think it's going well, don't you?
I mean, there's so many critters.
The Lucky Cricket.
Mushu.
Then later we get Mushu.
She has the dog that doesn't come on the journey, but is there.
Is there and very cute.
I will say, the whole time I was like, these animals are so cute and not annoying. And the whole time I was thinking about that fucking chicken from Moana.
Sure.
And how annoying it was.
Right.
And I was just like, it's not that hard. Make it look cute, and it's there, and it's helpful. It's nice.
Or it's there, and it's not helpful, but kind of is helpful. It's just oop, happenstance. Oop, fate.
Right. So I was happy that even though she has 3 animal friends, they're all cute, distinct, in their own way.
4. Horse.
And the horse, damn!
Had so much personality for not speaking. I mean, I guess the horse and the cricket don't say anything. And the dog. Only Mushu talks.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
She's great.
Yeah.
I mean, all the animals love her.
Yeah.
Animals know.
They do. Remember, this was always so scary where, they come onto the Great Wall of China.
Oh, yeah.
And Shaniyu, he's all creepy and, the bird. The bird's always creepy. I think the piercing sound of the bird.
The hawk.
The hawk or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Eagle, maybe?
I think it was a hawk.
It was big. I don't know. Lots of bleakness in this movie.
It manages tone very well where it'll be really fun and silly and then but life is real.
Yes.
And then it'll be like,
the stakes are real.
Very real. But then it'll be like, but we got this. We can forge ahead. The villain, I mean, can we talk about him for a while?
Sure.
Okay, so he's got Al Leong's haircut. Like the henchman from Die Hard and Big Trouble in Little China. I think he plays Genghis Khan in Bill and Ted's.
Oh.
He's still alive. He should be in the new one.
Ooh.
Love that for him. He's like, if there's a subcategory for character actors that are henchmen, he fits that category exactly.
Love it.
But it's voiced by Miguel Ferrer, who you would know from Blank Check. He's
Blank Check. Sorry, I was thinking of Richie Rich for some reason.
Oh no, Blank Check. The guy the bad guy that he steals the money from. Yeah.
Or whatever. No, but
he calls himself
Macintosh because it's the computer.
Yeah.
But there was something, who he takes the blank check
that
from.
Guy.
Okay, yeah, sure.
He's also in Another Stakeout.
Oh, wait, he is?
Yeah, I've seen Another Stakeout a lot.
I've seen it once. But I loved it.
Lot. Well, and I did love that you mentioned that Shang definitely has like an Andrew Keegan vibe.
Oh, right? Yes. I was like, oh, there's just something about it that reminds me, oh, damn, I was going for thoughtful.
Voiced by B.D. Wong.
And maybe it's somehow his voice, too.
I mean, it's B.D. Wong.
I know, but like, I don't know.
The man who destroyed the planet without dinosaurs.
Right, remember that? For $6 million or some nonsense.
We've got all of these famous Asian actors to be the voices, which I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
We get Pat Morita and George Takei, and Mulan is voiced by Ming-Na Wen, who is Chun-Li from Street Fighter.
And also, I just read this. She has what they're calling the Disney trifecta, where she was Mulan, a Disney princess for lack of a better term.
Sure.
She was in a Marvel movie.
I feel like she's an Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Is that right? I feel like she's a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent.
And she's in Mandalorian, so she's in a Star Wars property.
Whoa!
So she's just like, what, bitches? I have all the franchises.
All the money.
Yes. I mean, I don't know how much she really does, but
right.
she's at least doing okay. She's cashing those Disney checks.
It's like the equivalent of like a Disney EGOT.
I mean, it is.
Oh, and James Shikita, if I'm saying that right, was Takagi from Die Hard. Again, you still haven't seen Die Hard. God, wow. He's the boss in Die Hard.
Great.
The only other thing I was going to say, so to talk about the voice acting, apparently Jackie Chan voiced Shang in the Chinese language
dub
version.
Or whatever, yeah.
Apparently Jackie Chan is like a famous singer in China and has music videos of Mulan.
Love it.
Of Let's Get Down to Business, as he does.
Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns. Wow. Yeah.
The only other fun fact, I'm getting a lot of fun facts out of the way.
Love it.
Early on.
Okay.
Apparently, Joe Pesci was going to be the voice of Mushu.
Oh, no. No.
What?
No.
No.
I think Eddie Murphy was great as Mushu. Now, is it culturally accurate? No. In the remake, it seems like they are trying to be much more culturally sensitive.
Right.
And accurate.
Because it's based on a short story or like a novel or something like that. And I think in the book, it's very much like she's a princess or wants to be and gets married. And like it was not as feminist at all.
Oh, interesting. So they really took a route that they didn't have to take.
Yeah.
Wow. Love that even more then.
Yeah. That's what I mean with Mulan really feels like they were trying. They took the pieces that worked from Beauty and the Beast, the piece from Lion King, the piece from Little Mermaid, all of these things, and tried to do something different and more positive and empowering.
And they nailed it.
They nailed it. It held up.
I fucking love this movie.
Yeah, it's great. So, my dad can't enlist, so I'm going to go anyway because I'm bad at being...
I mean, we haven't talked about Reflection. I know we've talked about Reflection, but we haven't talked about her coming home dejected from completely ruining.
I'm bad at being a housewife and doing makeup girl things.
Pouring the tea.
Pour the tea. She's dishonored the family and all of that, so she's,
You will never bring your family honor! She's obviously wrong.
You will never bring your family honor!
Full idiot. Has she seen the movie? Like, what is even...
She needs to be the catalyst for change. And we get Reflection. Oh my god. When she wipes off that makeup.
It's so good.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
It's really the best.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, I love this song. It's a really beautifully written song.
It's subtle.
Yes.
And poignant.
Well, and it's vague enough that like it could really apply to so many things, right? To a young little gay boy being like, when will my reflection show who I am inside? You know?
I just want to make out with Shang.
There's like so much there that you could apply to yourself, that you could read into, or, you know, so I love it.
Yes.
I think all of the songs, in all honesty, are it's one of the best soundtracks of Disney movies. It was that sweet spot where you had like Aladdin, Lion King,
Beauty and the Beast.
Well, yes.
What? What are we talking about? What's happened? What are we talking about?
I don't know. I think for me, the songs in Mulan stuck with me more than Beauty and the Beast.
Tale as old as time?
Sure.
Come on.
And
Bonjour. Be our guest?
Oh, be our guest. Yeah, that's true.
Come on. Bonjour.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Okay, that's 3.
Gaston's song is great.
Oh my god, of course.
What are we talking about?
Yeah, okay.
Why are you making me defend Beauty and the Beast?
I'm not.
It's
so,
great.
Okay,
there could be 4.
Why? Yeah, right? Oh my god.
God, leave me alone.
Well, but also Aladdin. Did we say Aladdin?
Yes, we said Aladdin.
Okay, Aladdin, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, and Mulan.
Yeah.
All 5. Because Little Mermaid, I'd be like, oh yeah. You just said, So I love the music in this.
Should we retro review Robin Hood because it's my favorite?
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I remember really liking Robin Hood as a kid.
Really loved it.
It was really fun, and like there was just something about it that was it was good.
It was right in that 70s era animation looking that I really enjoy aesthetically. But anyway, Mulan, yes, so she steals the armor, goes to join the army. It's punishable by death, but you have real stakes. Oh, if she's found out, she will be murdered for being a woman. Yeah. Yikes. This is where it really becomes fun. She joins this ragtag. You know.
Well, we have Mushu showing up.
Stony. Oh man, they're gonna kill me. Great Stone Dragon.
Stony. Great Stone Dragon. Awaken. It's all silly. I think he starts the silliness.
Yes.
And then, you know, it's your porch and it's happy to see you. You know, it's like all silly.
Yes. He's very fun. You know, this is Eddie Murphy's first voice acting job.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Set him up for life.
Yeah.
I've got a name. And it's a boy's name, too.
Ling, how about Ling?
His name is Ling.
His name's Ling. I didn't ask what his name was. I have a name. And it's a boy's name.
It's a boy's name. Bing!
Chew.
Bless you.
Yeah, because they're tiny.
Now, what came first, Robin Hood Men in Tights or this?
Achoo! Bless you!
Oh, I think Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Probably. That's fun.
I mean, that's also not like a unique joke.
Sure.
It's pretty G-rated, too, so it's like...
Well, speaking of...
Okay.
This movie almost got a PG rating.
Oh.
Because they used the word cross-dresser. Isn't that insane?
That's so stupid.
10,000 soldiers are murdered.
Yeah.
All of these things are happening, you know, like...
Violence, whatever, but...
Burned villages.
One ancestor says, no! Your great-granddaughter had to be a cross-dresser!
Well, we can't all be acupuncturists.
No! Your great-granddaughter had to be a cross-dresser!
Heh, interesting.
Yeah.
Fucking MPAA. Go fuck themselves.
Oh, but watching this again, because I hadn't seen it in so long. Watching this again with you, it was really fun because Shang either constantly has his shirt off. Or open.
Yes.
To then take off.
Yes.
And I was like, no wonder this was your favorite. He is definitely the most, like, sexualized of Disney princes.
Yeah. Like certainly the most shirtless.
He is an object of, you know, gaze.
A literal lust and, like, gaze.
Yeah.
I'll get that arrow, pretty boy, and I'll do it with my shirt on.
I'll get that arrow, pretty boy, and I'll do it with my shirt on.
Oh my god, when his teeth scrape that log, it still makes me cringe. I know it's so stupid because it's fake. It's a cartoon. But like it just
No, I get it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the horse really does have a lot of personality. I do love when I think the greatest example of this is How to Train Your Dragon, where if the dragon had talked, it would have ruined the movie.
Yeah.
I'm here for talking animals sometimes, but I think so much can be done with just like Disney eyes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But I did love how sassy the horse was when they're all skinny dipping and everything, and she's like, I never want to see a naked man again in my life. And the horse gives her like a, tell me about it.
Right.
Look, it was like so good.
I never want to see a naked man again.
So I feel like we haven't really talked enough about Let's Get Down to Business.
Let's get down to business.
To defeat. I mean, I love this montage.
This movie knows its way around a montage.
And that's really, like, so key.
Yes.
Musical montages, particularly in musicals, like, so underutilized and underappreciated.
Lately, I mean, we were watching it and I was like, God damn, I miss a good montage.
Right?
What happened?
Keeps it tight.
What
tells me
happened?
the story.
Honestly, though, they fell out of fashion, and I'm mad about it.
Yeah, because it's crazy. Like, the song doesn't really tell you that much.
Right.
We got a train. I'm gonna make a man out of you because you're a woman.
And I might be attracted to both of those things.
Love it.
I don't know.
That's all the song says, right? It's not like one of those songs where you're really learning something through the lyrics.
Sure.
But with the montaging, you're having a good time while you're learning that now they're prepared for war.
He's firing all these arrows. He puts the arrow at the top of the telephone pole?
Oh, yeah.
Totem, whatever it is.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, why was that there?
For training purposes. I
Great.
don't know. So she could
Climb
fucking tie those weights around each other and nail it.
Yeah.
Took care of business.
Yeah.
Blam. That was a mic drop. It was an arrow drop.
It really was, yes. Cha. What now, bitch? Oh, you told me to go home? Think again. But also I love that because that's such a key moment of this movie. The movie could have been over, right? Oh, and then she failed and he sent her home and then everything was fine.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then China would have died, but
China would have died. You know what else I appreciate?
What?
It never made that joke of, which is another trope that I'm cool. It never made the joke of, well, my dad wanted a son, and that's why I'm so good at male things.
Right, no.
And I'm smart and can,
No, it's not about that at all.
At all.
No.
And I really appreciate that.
No, it was really just her being her. She wants her reflection to show who she is inside.
Yeah. But I love that it wasn't like, oh, well, my dad prepared me for this because he...
No. She is unprepared, woefully. Yeah. But then she says, no, look, I want to do this and I want to prove that I can.
Let's get down to business.
Exactly. I'm going to fucking kill all of you because I'm the best. I mean, not kill. I'm going to...
She does kill everybody.
Well, no.
I mean, she kills a lot of people. The body count is high.
Higher than a Goofy movie.
Yes.
Who'd have thought? I mean...
Different stakes?
Different stakes.
They
popped up like daisies.
The indestructible cat people, they're really... The main villain is
agile.
really very feline.
Yeah.
His eyes are...
Panther-like almost.
Panther-like. They don't have pupil. There's no distinction.
Yeah.
He's got real sassy nails.
Yeah, sassy nails.
He's got, pointed teeth.
Yes.
He's very feline.
Sure.
Boo.
Very Stephen King's Sleepwalkers. Oh boy. You've seen, I made you make a gif of it with the
great.
transforming cat face in the car, remember?
Oh, not really.
It's like, oh, we should watch Cat People because it is very weird.
I thought you said
not Cat People, damn it! I mean, there is Cat People, which is great and is actually a good movie. But then Sleepwalkers is basically Cat People, but very bad.
Okay.
Really weird. Really, really weird. Cool. We should get into it. It'll be fun.
So anyway, Mulan. Again, tone we were talking about, right? So this great montage, we're ready, we're gonna go fight. Oh, right, the panda climbing up into the tree. You're needed at the front. Thank God, Mushu stepped in.
Oh, the panda really got me this time.
It gets me every time.
This docile, whatever.
I'm feeling gracious today, so carry on before I report you.
It's like Pooh Bear, or Eeyore and Pooh Bear,
combined
into a panda bear. Just
eats the slipper.
Whatever you want.
And then just climbs up the tree and disappears. But anyway, so the montage ends, and it's like, oh, this is so fun. Oh, I just want a girl. How about a girl? Because
there's a different song where they're going by the rice paddy.
Yeah, exactly. For a long time we are marching off.
Oh, right,
the
and I love this. They're like,
a girl worth fighting. I can't sing.
Sure to thrill her.
But then I love when Mulan is like,
how about a girl who brain who always speaks her mind?
Nah.
How about a girl who speaks her mind? No.
What? But I love that by the end they were like, oh, bitch, you showed all of us. You floored us all. You're amazing.
Yeah.
But yes, we're having a great time. And then, oh, fuck, this burned out village. Yikes. Oh, shit.
A girl worth fighting.
Like, really just the tone shifts, but it's like that much more powerful then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's real stakes.
Exactly.
You know, and,
exactly.
oh, here's this abandoned doll from a child that was murdered.
Murdered. Along with your dead dad's body and now helmet.
All of his regiment? All of the army of China?
Well, I think it was that battalion or whatever that had gone to try and head him off. But then everyone else was somewhere else.
Not there yet. Yeah.
So there was no way to, like, no one knew, right? No one knew that they were this huge army about to march into the Imperial Palace. So that was, I think, not necessarily that no one left of the Chinese army.
The really big guy of the three guys.
Yes, I forget his name.
I think he like goes over the hill to like check, and he's like, "Boo, here's your dad's helmet."
Yes.
Everyone's dead. Like,
yes.
I mean, he doesn't say that, but like.
I mean, you could see in the
everyone
distance,
is
there's
dead.
like strewn.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
So then, you know, they have to keep going, and this big action-packed avalanche scene was very exciting. It's so dramatic. I mean, first they only have one rocket left, and she runs away and steals it because they were just going to kind of blindly fire it at the leader, and like, that's a bad plan. And so she aims it. There's this huge avalanche. She murders thousands of soldiers.
Yes. And then, of course, they find out, a woman!
A woman!
Oh, right, because the doctor that they found?
Get help from who? You're the, what? They do.
You know, mountain doctor.
Yeah, and then he bandages her up, and they find out, and oh my god, it's true.
It was sort of tastefully done, though.
It was.
The doctor walks out and sort of just is like, by the way, boop, and like walks off, and then, I mean, it was dramatic for the movie, but Shang is basically like, fuck you, you're out.
Right.
I'm not gonna,
I have to kill you. I won't kill you.
you.
Right. A life for a life.
Because you saved my
debt
life.
is repaid.
Okay, let's all calm down. Jesus Christ. But then we get the big showdown in the Imperial Palace.
Oh my god.
And these, oh my god, I love that the guys were down to clown and they just dressed up in drag.
Yeah.
Again.
Concubines.
Very
ugly concubines.
Rude.
Concubines. Ugly concubines.
Very Robin Hood Men in Tights. The color scheme was very, you know, blink and fix your boobs. You know, it was very that.
Blink and fix your boobs. You look like a bleeding Picasso.
Can we talk about the banana?
Where do they take? All their boobs are revealed to be fruit, and of course, watermelon, melons, and then Harvey Firestein, I think it's just like bananas.
I think it's an apple and a banana, maybe?
He's lopsided. You know, not everyone has the same.
I guess maybe they had a fruit basket, and he got the short end of the stick and had to I don't know.
Do what he could with the banana?
Yeah. Well, and then, I mean, I don't know, this whole fight scene is great in the palace.
She just one-ups people every chance she gets.
She's just smarter than them.
But it's so endearing and so lovely and amazing and comes up with all the ideas. And it's just fantastic. And I do love that the villain, so their big showdown, they have the Emperor, he gets whisked away and saved, you know?
Right.
And the bad guy still thinks that Shang is the guy who foiled his plan, right? And she's like, nah, bitch, it was me.
You took away my victory.
No! I did.
He doesn't say like a girl. He doesn't do any of like the.
I guess that's true.
The business of, oh yeah, right, blah blah blah, whatever. You're just a woman. He's just like, oh, okay, I see you.
Well, now I'm gonna kill you, bitch.
I recognize genius. I see what's up. Like he's like, okay. He doesn't like underestimate her because she's a woman. Oh, bitch, when she takes out that fan and then like.
You're all out of ideas. Not quite.
Oh, it's so good.
And then she stabs him into the roof and then he can't get away and then he gets shot by the
Off
fireworks.
the roof, off the roof.
Get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof.
Get off the roof, get off the roof, get off the roof.
Man, you are one lucky bug. Silly. I love the animation.
Yeah,
it's
beautiful.
Like, it's really beautiful. They did it great. I just fucking love this movie.
It's really tight. It's great.
Yes, it is. Because then it's like, and then she's home and she brings these gifts to her
Well,
dad.
she saves the day.
Oh, yes,
and the Emperor is
and the
like,
Emperor, you've destroyed my palace and you have saved us all.
How did you make your voice sound like an emperor?
I sort of found his voice when he had to address this wonderful young lady and accusingly almost say to her, "You dishonored the Chinese army, destroyed my palace, and you have saved us all."
Maybe what they'll do now with the movie, if they're keeping basically the same plot, because the Emperor is like, oh, you should come work for me and be one of my advisors.
Right.
Lady.
Yes.
And she's like, oh, I've been away from home too long, Matt. And I was like, no, just be like, so you got that job in 3 months? Cool. I'll be back. I'm gonna go, like, rub it in everyone's face.
Right. I need to go see my parents, and then I'll be back.
Regroup, pack up.
Yep.
Get my lucky cricket.
Yep.
And then I'll be back, because yes, I would like that career.
Yes,
sir.
That seems to make sense.
But, maybe that'll happen in the extended.
Well, there is a sequel that I have not seen.
Oh, I have not.
It's like a made-for-TV, like a direct-to-video, whatever nonsense.
Return of Jafar.
Kind of, whatever, yeah. So I don't know what happens in that one.
So I think that would be more so how it would end now. But yes, she goes home.
Oh, Dad.
With the dad.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck.
The cherry blossoms, of course, it falls, and it's like, oh. And the symbolism, and then she's like, all of these gifts or whatever to honor the Fa family. And he goes, the greatest gift is having you for a daughter. It's just so good.
Forget it.
The greatest gift and honor is having you for a daughter.
It's great.
Proved herself time and again.
Yeah.
So then the credits roll.
You gotta be true to your heart.
And this 98 Degrees Stevie Wonder duet.
Yes. I love that like, I pulled that out of my memory. I was like, oh, except didn't I call it 92 Degrees?
You did.
I want to say it's like 92 degrees or something like that.
I'm sorry, what?
98 degrees.
We made a joke that 92 Degrees was the band with just the Lachey's.
Right, because they lost
Nick
a few
and Drew
degrees.
were 92 Degrees collectively because they had lost the
6
other
degrees.
guys.
Of Kevin Bacon, I don't know.
Yeah!
I told you about when I met Nick Lachey, right?
I think you told me about
And he had a tattoo of 98 degrees.
Where were you that he had his shirt off?
He showed it. I don't know if it was here. I think it was on his arm.
Okay. Oh, isn't it like real cheeseball-y 90s, like that sort of
It's like their logo.
Ocean. No, but like around the armband, isn't there like an oceany kind of?
I think maybe.
Like there should be a dolphin. And
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't really remember, but I do remember being like, "What is this tattoo?" Oh. Good thing I didn't ask if you were in a band called Five, because that'd be embarrassing. Remember Five?
Yeah.
All I remember Five
vaguely
from is Smart House.
Yeah. Isn't that what everyone knows Five from?
I mean, I think so, right?
Sure, Dan. How's this?
If this movie had been made 10 years ago, he would have been like, will you marry me? Like from 98.
Gotcha.
Sorry, 10
in
years.
like 88.
If it had been made in 88, it would have absolutely been, and will you marry me?
Right.
Dead cut to, and we pull out and it's their wedding.
Right, sure.
100% that would have been the ending. So I really appreciated that.
Yeah. And then, we get 98 Degrees, and then Christina Aguilera.
The credits. I mean, the credits are worth watching.
When will my reflection show?
I was thinking about the other day, a song came on my phone that I remember hearing. You remember when you like didn't have access to anything?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh my God, that song is on the radio. I'm so fucking excited right now. Like you would just be like, oh my God, it's happening.
Yeah.
Because you just did not have the access.
Right now you can look up anything and like, oh, here it is on YouTube.
But like I remember like when Hit Me Baby One More Time came out, it was like, oh shit, it's on the radio. Even though it was on the radio all the time, but something about like your little middle school brain was just like, oh my God.
I get to listen to this. Yeah, because you had no agency.
You had no agency.
Unless you recorded it onto a cassette tape from the radio, and then you could play it whenever you wanted. But like,
Well, I guess you could have gotten to buy the CD, but
eventually or whatever.
It came out
sometimes,
before.
it was like, oh, I can't buy the single yet.
It was a weird time.
It was.
I loved it.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun. It made things more special.
More special. It reminded me of my college suite mate used to just replay the credits of Lord of the Rings 2. The one with the Annie Lennox song over the credits, because like she loved the song so much, so she would just like.
Why wouldn't she
loop that chapter?
You've come to journey's end.
but I just always remember being like, the credits would be rolling on the TV. I'd be like,
what's going on?
What's this now? What's happening?
She just likes that song.
What's going on?
She couldn't buy the soundtrack? Download it? LimeWire? Napster?
She wasn't that savvy.
Got you.
But anyway, Mulan, the credits are great. And this movie's fantastic. And I'm mildly excited about the new one.
I'm intrigued. I want to see what they do. I hope I like it.
I have a little less baggage than you.
Yeah.
I do love this, but I just haven't seen it 10,000 times.
I think that's also the thing for me, though, is that I can leave the baggage behind knowing that it's something different.
They've changed it enough.
And that it's not just like we remade it all except it's people instead of animation. Like, that's stupid to me.
Yes.
I'll just watch the animation. I'm cool. But if it's something similar but different, then I'm like, okay, I'll see where this goes.
I'll see where this goes.
Like, they have like 100 More Dalmatians.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was a great live action remake, actually. Mm-hmm. Glenn Close, fabulous, obviously. Camping it up. Fabulous costumes.
Yeah.
Similar story even, really, but like different enough.
Well, and that was I feel like, obviously, they're remaking it again, right? With Emma Stone.
Oh, God.
And it's going to be CGI dogs.
Right.
But in the Glenn Close one, it was real dogs.
It was real dogs.
It was just before.
Yeah.
And I know it's probably harder to...
And more expensive and whatever else.
It just looks better.
It does.
Like Call of the Wild, it's a Harrison Ford movie. So like I'm in, right? But I'm not in because the dog looks like a fucking cartoon.
It does.
And I'm like, no, what's happened? No.
Mm-mm.
The emotional center of this...
Gone.
It looks stupid.
Whereas if you do like an 8 Below...
Oh. 8 Below. You really pulled that one out of nowhere! I haven't thought about that movie in so long!
But it's so good. You're talking about dogs. I thought of it recently because I saw that trailer for the fucking whatever. And I was like, oh, this is like 8 Below, but worse.
What was that? Balco? Was
Yeah.
that what it was called?
I think it was called...
Dog sledding?
Balco.
Balto.
Balto.
The snow dog. There was like a cult in the snow dog or something. Hidalgo raced across Antarctica. There was something. Yeah.
Anyway.
Anywho.
This is one of my favorite Disney movies.
It's great.
I fucking love it.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Pour the tea.
Pour the tea.